if Dylan Holloway takes a step back, Adam Henrique is slow and ineffective, and Connor Brown is back to being ineffective Connor Brown, then you don't have a third line. What if Corey Perry is old and can't do anything, is nowhere near as good? What if Derek Ryan loses a step because he's in his late 30s now? And
they are old.
And there's a good chance Matthias Janmark only gets you 8 to 10 points again this upcoming season. Like, what if that happens? And we're going, what the hell happened to this group? I have no real concern about the top two lines. I feel like they should be fine, unless there's injury.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, and Arvidsson is injury prone. I mean, I think you almost expect
he
him to miss 10 to 15 games.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, and I think that's kind of indicative of the way he plays because he's a feisty, smaller player. He's a little pit bull in there, as we know, but that comes with a physical toll. So I'm like, there is a path for this to go bad. And if we're going worst case scenario, it's, well, McDavid and Draisaitl will always do their thing, right?
Yeah.
If they stay healthy. We think Hyman will probably have a pretty strong year.
It's a good point. Like, what's the path for things to fall off the rails?
I think it is if those third and fourth lines are atrocious.
Yeah.
And then the defense, they don't get it sorted out by making a move. If Darnell Nurse has the same type of regular season that he did the postseason where he was not good, he did not have a good postseason. Now, he had an okay regular season. Was he $9.25 million good? No. But he was okay in the regular season. Playoffs, he's bad. But full stop. We'll just say he was not good. So he needs to be better. What if he's 2024 playoffs, Darnell Nurse, but for the 24-25 regular season? That's not good.
I mean, that's a good point, too. You're right. He was not good in the playoffs.
And then what if Philip Broberg doesn't play at the level he did in the postseason as well?
So there are some what ifs.
There are paths to this going sideways or not being anywhere near as good as people anticipate it to be. Do I think it goes that route? No, I think that's unlikely, but it can. And that would, to me, be like you don't have a third and fourth line because Brown reverts back to being meh or a non-factor. Henrique loses a step, and Holloway doesn't take a step forward. Okay. Fourth line doesn't give you anything because they're old and they don't produce anymore. That's a path. I think the top two lines will be good. And then if the defense is crap, like what if Evan Bouchard gets off to a slow start again? Because that's what he does. What if Matthias Ekholm shows that he's 35 years old and ends up on full display in his play?
You have me very nervous about the Oilers right now.
Well, but this is the worst case scenario that I'm pointing out. It could happen.
Maybe everybody's like almost.
I don't think it will.
They stayed very healthy this year during the regular season.
Yeah,
can they repeat that?
They didn't start healthy.
No, but they played, but they didn't necessarily start healthy.
Ryan McLeod missed all of training camp, and that
must have been why he sucked for the entire regular season.
Well, he wasn't particularly good. He got a little bit better, but anyway, it's just it could go sideways, and if we want to be very upfront about it, that's how I see it going sideways. And then what if your goaltending they're not getting any support in front of them, and they get lit up?